welcome to the replay. Hey, this is Craig Joseph of YTB Travel, hanging out on my porch right now. Just wanted to share some nuggets, share some wisdom with you guys. Yesterday was National Travel Agents Day, and I just wanted to share the beauty of this profession, and if it's something that you're interested in, kind of like the ins and outs of it and what you really need to know. So first and foremost, thank you for watching. It's really good to have people on here to converse with, go back and forth. I will gladly ask any questions that you submit right there in the chat box below. If I share any information that you find useful for someone else that you know, just invite them in or share it over to them. Because what's good is knowledge if it's not shared. Really. Alright, so that little tidbit out of the way, I'm going to get right into this. So, skill number one. So the first skill you really need to have when you're working as a travel agent or a travel consultant is listening skills. You need to be able to hear what people are saying more than what they said. You need to be able to take in the context of what is being said and then place it into a scenario. For example, you could talk to someone and they could say, I want to spend 5 days in the Caribbean. Cool. That can mean a lot of different things. Who are they going with? Are they going with their spouse? If they're going with their spouse, do they take vacations a lot? Is this the first vacation they're taking in a while? If it is, this may be a really special getaway. They may want to have a different experience than what someone who's just been to the Caribbean a couple of months ago would like to have. Or it may be the same. Getting to know your client and really having a conversation about what their expectations are will definitely help you. So that's skill number one. Number one, listening skills. Being able to listen to what is said, what is not said, create context, and then skill number two is presenting. You need to be able to present options that are viable. And without skill number one, skill number two is not going to work that well because you have to have a presentation of something that matches their expectations. Even if they don't tell you what their expectations are. I'm going to repeat that again. When you're presenting, which is skill number two, you need to be able to present a solution that kind of matches their expectations, even if they were not clear what those expectations were. Hence why skill number one, listening, is so important. So listening, presenting. Number three, bringing truth to reality. So many times we have no idea what something really costs, and we believe that we're presenting a reasonable budget when we're not. So being able to be tactful and bring truth to reality in a way that is helpful to building a relationship instead of tearing it down is super helpful. Sometimes people present a budget and it's amazing. You're just like, yes, I can definitely do that. And other times you're just like, whew. I'm going to see what deals pop up, but I don't know. For example, like let's say someone wants to go to Jamaica during Memorial Day weekend, and they started planning on May 1st. Those prices might be a little high, as opposed to if they started planning a little bit earlier. And bring that realization of, yeah, this is your budget. I'm going to work with you to the best of my ability, but I may have to think outside the box a little bit, or we may have to change the destination to something that fits what your pockets are. Like, what's more important, the experience, the destination, or the limitations of where your pockets may be right now? And being able to have that done in a tactful way where you're not insulting anyone, super helpful. I'm just saying. So we have number one, listening, number two, presenting, number three, truth to reality. So those skills all come, it's kind of out of order, but after number four. Number four is the willing to educate yourself. There's so much free training out there for travel agents, like an insane amount of free training. Like so much free training that if you really wanted to just spend a couple weeks doing nothing but trainings, you would not run out of material, and you would still have a whole lot that you can do if you want to. So the key is to find your niche, find what you want to focus in on, and go for it. Like when I was doing my Disney training, that took some time and energy, but once you're done, like, one, the perks are awesome, which I can't really talk about because they only want you to know that if you're an agent, and I'm not trying to mess myself up by telling you all my perks. But the perks are awesome when you finish your Disney training, but it does take time and a little bit of energy. It's not hard at all. It's just going through slides, taking in information, being able to recall the information. So if you have those basic skills, you can be certified in a lot of different things. So you can be certified in Disney, you can be certified in Universal like I am, you can be certified for Princess, you can be certified by the Charisma properties, you can be certified for a lot of different well-known places. And with those certifications, not only do you get bonuses in your commissions a lot of times, or bonus perks, but you also, which is more important, you can talk to your customer with knowledge. And being able to talk to them with knowledge, skill number 5. Ooh, look at this. I'm just rolling through these. Being able to talk to your customers with knowledge is really helpful in having repeat customers and growing your business in a way that is helpful, for lack of a better word. So, to recap everything that I talked about so far, as you guys know, my lives are never very long, but they tend to be jam-packed with stuff. So, skill number 1, listening, which ties into skill number 2, presenting. Skill number 3, bringing truth to reality, which brings you to skill number 4, which should have been skill number 0, technically. The ability to take in information and to do research and to go through, just be knowledgeable in your space and be willing to take in information and recall it easily. And skill number 5, what was that? What did I say skill number 5 was? I'm totally blanking right now. I should have wrote this down. Anyway, I digress. You can rewind this and know what skill number 5 is. If any of those things sound like something that you're already good at, you want to find a good host agency. You want to find a host agency that you can trust with a good track record, who pays you out on time. There's some host agencies that are a little funny with the money, but there's others who are all about making sure that you get paid in a timely manner. Talk to other people who have used that agency and get an honest review from them about their timeliness, their support, what trainings they house on top of what you get as just having your clear credentials or your IATA credentials. Know what you're jumping into and look at the infrastructure. What kind of marketing do they give you? Do they provide support for helping you not really find clients, but support your clients and things of that nature? Yeah. The gist of it, like, I'm really in love with my host agency. They have a great track record. They were featured in the Travel Weekly, which is a magazine that travel agents go to for just knowledge in general. They were featured in Travel Weekly like multiple times, in the top 25 multiple times. So they know about booking travel and they have a great support system. Also love the other parts of my host company because there's so much infrastructure involved. Like, for example, when I share my website with people, my private website that I give out that they can access for free, not only does it beat Expedia, Priceline, Booking.com, all your favorite websites 80 to 95% of the time, but once you log in, it's basically the same process. And once you're in there, if you get stuck, there's a live chat. So it's not like you have to go out and call me or inbox me or anything like that. There's support built right in there, and having that support system, having that IT infrastructure already built in is a lifesaver for me in a lot of ways, because if you are booking your trip at 3 o'clock in the morning, don't call me. Not gonna lie like this, don't call me 3 o'clock in the morning. I got stuff to do. But they are there for you. Maybe not 3 o'clock in the morning, but you can submit to the support chat, and you have that infrastructure is already built in, so that is so dope. And just the pricing structure we have in that private website that I could give out to free to people, there's over 600,000 hotels and properties you can choose from, so that's dope. And if you're a cruiser, if you love the cruise, I love the cruise. I'm going to get back on that once the girls are a little bit older and they can take advantage of the kiddie clubs and all that. But if you love the cruise, that free website, you get a percentage back as a rebate. The other guys don't give you that. It may be the same price, but you pay that money on the other sites, you don't get nothing back. Well, that's horrible grammar, and I'm a teacher. I need to stop that. You spend that money on those other sites for a cruise, you do not get anything back. However, with that private website, you send it out to when you log in and you go like, oh, I'm gonna book my cruise through this. One of the 144 ports that's available. I'm gonna get on this. And when you come back, there's like a check in the mail a couple weeks later. It's awesome. Just wanted to let you guys know that there are a lot of skills that you already have, or people that you know already have, and if they're thinking about owning a business, which about 43% of Americans think about it, dream about it, only 13% do it. That's a big disconnect. If you want to be one of those people who jump on board and make this something that you're doing, let me know. I can provide you with some resources. You check it out. If it's a good fit for you, awesome. If it's not, that's awesome as well. I'm just here as a springboard, a catalyst to bring you to your own greatness that you provide for yourself with the tools and the resources that you can find. All right, so I am so glad there's so many people on right now. I'm not gonna take too much more of your time. If you have any questions, watch the replay, watch it again. It has all the juicy stuff up front, but I basically went over the skills for being a successful travel agent. And if you really look at it as the stuff that a lot of us have, we just need to channel it the right way. So this is Craig Joseph of YTB Travel. I'm about to sign